Hey everyone, Eugene here. Hope you're all well. Today I have a review for you on Guerlain's Cologne, the 68, which is an Eau de Cologne, and just recently been announced as discontinued. So I wanted to get a little bit of attention out there before bottles get hard to find or rare or prices get inflated. There's not a lot of attention on this fragrance, especially on YouTube. There's a little bit more in some of the Guerlain diehard groups. It does get mentioned and noticed, but up until 6 or 8 months ago, I have never even heard of this fragrance until I was in the boutique doing some sniffing, and the sales assistant Irina recommended I try this. She really knows my taste. She's familiar with what I like, and she said, I really think you should try this. And being an Eau de Cologne, I was kind of resistant and reluctant, and she made me a sample anyway. I took it home and I held on to it for weeks before I put it on. I think I waited for, the hottest day of summer, and I took it to work with me, and instantly I was impressed. The longer I wore it, the more I thoroughly enjoyed it. So I just really want to share this with you people. So 68, why 68? The flagship store in Paris on Champs-Élysées did a little bit of renovation work in 2006, and when they reopened, they launched 68 Eau de Cologne just to draw some new consumers and make some sales. And the address of that store is 68 Champs-Élysées, hence the name. Not only that, but Guerlain claims that there's 68 notes in this fragrance, which are all labeled or all marked on the label here on the front. I can't particularly pick up every single note, but I'm not going to argue with them, as this is a really complex perfume. So there is a flanker to this, which is 68 Eau de Parfum, or Les Parfums, or Eau de Parfum Les 68 is what it's called. I'll do an unboxing of this at the end of this review. There's also a 68 Extract Parfum, which comes in a massive 1-liter tortoise-shaped bottle. Absolutely stunning. I've never seen this bottle in person, but I have seen the little 60 ml rendition or interpretation bottle here at the boutique when Thierry Wasser was here earlier, and it was just absolutely stunning. We weren't allowed to spray the perfume, but we were able to hold it in our hands, and just the way it was cut had baccarat crystals. And not only are most Guerlain perfumes stunning, the bottles are pieces of work themselves. So that's really why I admire this house so much. So 68 Cologne, what does this smell like? This is not your typical Eau de Cologne. Yes, it has a lot of citrus in it, and it opens up very citrusy. Mainly I pick up bergamot, lemon, and tangerine. Lemon and tangerine flow through the life of this fragrance. And instantly, seconds later, literally, this is already changing on my skin. I'm picking up herbal notes, kind of fougere. I'm picking up tonka, leather, chocolate, and a lot of vanilla. I'm picking up a little bit of petit grain. And other than that, there's a lot of other notes which are just really light and difficult to pinpoint. I feel like they do pay a tribute to a lot of past perfumes from Guerlain. Specifically, I pick up parts of Habit Rouge, the leather note in the base. I pick up the spicy patchouli and L'Instant de Guerlain. I pick up the spiciness in Heritage. I pick up, the ice cold, the contrasting warm irisy vanilla and Shalimar. I pick up a little bit of that. In the Arts and Materials collection, I pick up a lot of Guerlain in there, and I almost feel like this could be a flanker to the Arts and Materials. Not so much Rose Barbare and what's the other one there? Cruel Gardenia, which are a little bit different than the others, but the others, specifically Angelique Noir, Cuir Beluga, Bois d'Harmonie, Tonka Imperial, they all kind of have that same Guerlain base, which is like, you know, it's rich, it's powdery, it's got these golden ambery hues, a lot of vanilla, and that's pretty much what this reminds me of and smells like at the same time. It's not as rich as a lot of those arts and materials collection, but it's not weak either. It's very aromatic, it's persistent, it's constantly going. And what this really reminds me of is just being on a vacation, and not specifically like by a body of water, swimming, or, you know, an ocean or a pool or any of that. More of a has a very relaxing feel. So kind of like sitting under a lemon tree and just staring out into the fields, just fields and fields and fields of you know, green and herbals and maybe lavender fields, and, you know, just taking in the moment and enjoying yourself in the shade. You know, you got the sun up above you, and you're in the shade under a lemon tree. That's really how I feel when I wear this. So I got kind of a stressful job, you know, I got deadlines and bosses to please and all that kind of junk. And whenever I wear cologne to 68, I feel really relaxed. And, you know, I just concentrate on my perfume, and it takes, you know, the load off my mind. Nothing else really matters. And it's something I really enjoy wearing every single time I've had it on. And I put, you know, a little bit of a dent in this bottle since I picked it up. It's only been a few months, so yeah, there's that. Now, performance of 68 cologne. This is where this really stands out and shines. It's not your typical 1 or 2 hour eau de cologne. This, I've never gotten less than 8 hours. Typically, I will get 10 plus hours on 68. Longevity is fantastic. Now, the projection, it's not a projection monster. It's very aromatic. So meaning I can smell it coming all around me. It's very light and transparent and weightless. I don't think it projects very far. There's no way of me knowing, and I'm not going to ask people if they can smell my perfume. That's just a little bit kind of bizarre for me. But performance is absolutely amazing. I really don't get much problems with a lot of the Guerlains, but this is fantastic for an eau de cologne, which isn't even an eau de cologne. Its concentration is eau de toilette. I think it's actually even stronger than eau de toilette, somewhere in between eau de toilette and eau de parfum. That's what I would put it at. Seasons. I think this is a very versatile fragrance, and I would give this 3 seasons: spring, summer, and fall. It's warm enough you can wear in the fall. It's bright enough for the summer. I think this actually shines in the summer. It's got a lot of citrus. It'll keep you fresh, and at the same time, it's got those warm notes. And for spring is absolutely great too. There's a little bit of florals in here that I don't specifically pick up on my skin, but if I'll spray it on a card or up in the air, I can pick up a little bit of bright florals, white florals, fresh florals. Like I said, very versatile. There's nothing stanky here. Would make for a great signature scent, I believe. Very enjoyable perfume. Price, where can you get this? I didn't buy this at the boutique. I bypassed them. This is about $120 at the boutique, or I've only ever seen it at the boutique. I haven't seen it at a department store or any place like that. You can get these online to discounters for about $50 US. After it was announced as discontinued, I panicked. The second I found out, I went and I stocked up. You can see here, in all my years of being involved in the perfume hobby, I've never once bought a backup bottle or a second bottle of any fragrance. But the second I found out, cologne, the 68, was discontinued, I really panicked. And I probably went a little bit overboard, but I bought 3 backups immediately. At 50 bucks US, you can't lose. This fragrance is that good. I really enjoy it. So, I panicked. So maybe I'll give one away to my mom or sister for holidays or Christmas or something. What else can I say about Cologne de 68? You know, long-lasting fragrance. Positives of this: very long-lasting, very enjoyable. The price is right. You can't beat, you know, $50 US for a fragrance that's going to keep you fresh, entertained, constantly changing. You know, hours on hours. I think for the first 5 hours, this is changing. With almost every breath I'm taking, this smells different to me. And after, you know, 5 hours, it's just starting to settle then. Up until, I'm going to say, right around the 11-hour mark, it kind of dies down on me. Negatives, I can't really think of anything negative of this perfume, except for the name Eau de Cologne, which is not really an Eau de Cologne. I just don't see it. Yeah, that's really all I can say about Eau de Cologne. I will quickly open the 68 Eau de Parfum, which is a flanker, and also an exclusive. I've never seen this outside of the boutique. I don't think it's available on discount sites at all. There is the 68, 75 mils. It is an Eau de Parfum. Batch code 4X01, so I'm assuming 2014. Okay, we got a little bit of information there. Okay, here is the bottle. Is absolutely beautiful. It says 68 there, Guerlain, and there's a picture. I'm not sure if you can see that. It's just a drawing of the boutique on Champs-Élysées. There you go. Just really lovely. This is a little bit more floral than the Eau de Cologne. It's a little bit richer and spicier, more amber. It's just a little bit more everything than the Eau de Cologne. And this is another one that would fit perfectly in that arts and materials collection. It has a lot of that you know, rich ambers, the vanilla, powdery, very spicy. So a little bit longer lasting than the Eau de Cologne, just very rich in general. So there's that. I think that's everything. I want to thank you guys all for watching. If you smelled 68, or, you know, let us know what you think. Do you like it? Do you not like it? Do you think it's worth it? You know. Anyway, that's it for now, and thank you for watching, and we'll see you soon.